Hey guys, how you doing? Big Daddy V in the house. Today is Friday the 13th of December 2013. I've actually got a lot to talk about. I just got my hair did. Yeah, I just said it. My hair did. As you can see, there's all kinds of blood in my shit. I had to sacrifice a few salonists and shit. Demanded them. I said I needed a specific color, and I said they asked me what it was, and I said your blood, and then I just started fucking spatting all over my shit. Anyways, I have a lot to talk about. In particular, everything dealing with YouTube, which I'm gonna have this uploaded, obviously. I just wanted to talk in particular about what's been going on the, their TOS and their copyright claims and all that shit, and flagging down all this other crap. There's so many flags that's being fucking thrown out. It's like a fucking soccer game that I'm watching and shit. And there's just a bunch of fucking, I don't know, Cubans and Mexicans going at it. Anyways, sorry, my apologies. I wanted to get a few things off my chest on this because I made a note. I'm not going to name out the name of the YouTuber or whatever, but I just recently commented on something and I got a lot of shit for it. And first off, like I fucking give a shit about what anybody has to say about me or trying to attack me in my life or whatever. Because obviously I already know that I'm probably doing better than the majority of the people that are posting on the internet. And speaking of internet, I gotta say, after I got these comments about my reply and comment towards a specific YouTuber or whatever that were just basically being a big bitch, being a big baby. I mean, I totally understand his outcome, his feelings towards all this stuff, because it's his life and all this stuff, whatever, The one thing that everyone has to realize is you are your own future, and you have to be responsible for the future that you claim it to be. And whatever that could be, or may be, or is, or whatever, you have to be responsible for that. You always have to have a plan B. Nothing lasts forever. That's with everything, and especially with business, especially with YouTube. Man, oh my god. So anyways, I just wanted to say, first off, I got all this shit with people, whatever, they, you can't be as fucking donut just comes out of their mouth or whatever. Apparently everyone has a goddamn degree in the internet. Because everybody knows everything about the internet and what's been going on and all the flagging and all that shit, whatever. And the one thing that I gotta say, and this is my biggest rebuttal towards everything, is, did you not see it coming? You didn't see it coming? YouTube, one of the biggest things on the internet, multi-billion, I'm gonna say, made money off of everything and everyone and all this shit like that, whatever, and then basically takes all of their people, crumples them up in a small little fucking, I don't know, crumpled piles of paper and just tosses it in the trash. Did you not see this happen? Did you not see this coming? Do people nowadays lack so much common sense? It's a goddamn superpower now. All businesses do this, and they don't understand. The little people, the little guy who's working out or whatever. It's a cruel business, and people don't understand that. They don't understand that aspect of it happens. Okay, people don't realize that what everyone puts up, including me. I'm putting myself into the fire with all this content. The content that you put up for YouTube or anywhere else is not yours. It isn't. It's not yours, period. And especially when it's somebody that's wearing a fucking Superman shirt. There's anybody who owns that, anybody who created that, the images, the likeness and appearance of, you can get TOS, terms of service. You can have your account banned for anything and any reason. Do people not understand this? And some people are gonna go, well, it's by the law with the reviews and all this shit and whatever. Okay, look, you still do not own it at the end of it. If anybody ever had the story read to them. Well, there's two different ones, but I mean, it's like one's like the turtle and the scorpion, the other one's the rabbit and the scorpion, whichever. The outcome's the same. The rabbit was helpful to the scorpion. The scorpion asked if he could go over the lake so that way he wouldn't drown, and the rabbit could easily go over the lakes by hopping over. He said, sure, but you got to promise me that you can't, stab me with your stinger. So he says, okay. So he goes to go on his back, and then the next thing you know, he stings him right in the midst of it, and now they're both going to die. And before the rabbit gasped for his last breath of air, he asked the scorpion, why'd you do it? And the scorpion replies, it's simple. It's in my nature. That's the nature of the business. The content that you put on YouTube or anything, fucking Twitch, Twitch.tv, YouTube, Twitter, anything. If you look at the terms of service for any of them, I'll even take it a step further. League of Legends. There's a lot of people that play League of Legends. A lot of people. Double the subscribers, double the people, the players of World of Warcraft. And I can promise you one thing: there's a small little fine print that easily says we can terminate your service and terminate your account for any reason. Period. There's no and if or buts about it. If you played one game ever, and someone just happened to look at it and said, you know what, I don't like this person, they can terminate it. Because they own it. They own the rights, they own the images, they own everything. And why people are crying and bitching about this, it's kind of like, and they didn't see it coming, it's kind of like taking an M80, right? Those M80s are really cool. They're rare, but they're really cool. And when you fucking decide to light one up and just throw it at your grandma's crotch, it was a good idea, and it was fucking hilarious as shit to do that to begin with. But at the end of it, you're gonna see the repercussions of what's gonna happen at the end when your grandma's crotch blows in front of your face. There's no and if or buts about it, and this is exactly what it is. YouTube did the same thing. They've been extremely lazy in terms of TOS. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying that. I'm not defending YouTube by any means. Do I believe right now that all of a sudden they decided not to get lazy and start flagging shit left and right because they didn't own any of the content or anything that was uploaded or anything that people truly didn't own, and try to flag it down or whatever? Am I defending that? No, not at all. What I'm saying is, what my original idea, what my original opinion about this is that everyone saw it coming. You didn't read. Most of you people are dyslexic, and I'm sorry for people who are actually legitimately dyslexic. I'm not saying anything in terms of my own. I'm not speaking amongst anybody. I'm speaking for myself. Okay, I'm speaking as the voice. I'm speaking as me, raw, real, uncut. Okay, we saw it coming. You continue to put content that you do not own. You continue to put images you do not own on a website that you do not own. If you owned it, then they could put a picture of their dick up on it if they wanted to and say that this is the only thing that's allowed on it because it is. And that's the way we're going to deal with it. Okay? People don't understand. It is not, nothing is yours, especially when it comes to gaming. Okay, and like I said, the TOS confirms it. The TOS confirmed any reason to terminate your account on like I said, even on Twitch and other websites. They're not the only ones. Now, on a side note, I have to say I absolutely hate Google Plus. I do not like them forcing upon everything, forcing their services on us and forcing us to use their micromanaging of accounts or whatever you want to call it, fusions and requirements or whatever. Okay, let's take it a step backwards about this. All right, let's take one step backwards. When YouTube was originally created and all this good stuff or whatever, of course there was going to be change. Sometimes change is good. Other people don't accept change. When the video player that we once used to really, really like, and used to like change our player or change our video aspect of it and all whatever, sometimes it would extremely bug out. There's a lot of me to the new player right now that bugs out like all shit. Okay, but guess what? We dealt with it. You did nothing. You did nothing to stop it. You continued to put content, whether it was original or not. With original, of course, it's going to be yours because it's something that no one's ever seen before. But the majority of people, about 90% of those who put content on there, whether they're getting paid or not, that is not theirs. Okay? And you're crying so much about it, and you're fucking bickering and bitching and harping and all this other shit, then don't support it. From this point on, I admit, in the internet world, whether I don't care whether I get famous famous because of this, or famous because I do something stupid, or famous because of content that I put up myself, whatever. Stop crying about it. Stop supporting it. Matter of fact, stop uploading shit on YouTube. It hurts them when they don't get revenue, which means that they don't get money, which means they can't pull advertisements, which means they can't get money off you. Stop supporting it. Go elsewhere. Create a system or find a system that is an alternative. It's not the end of the world if the internet blows up and dies. At least that's what fucking former Vice President Al Gore said, because he created the internet. Anyways, stop supporting it. Stop bitching. If you're getting poked by a 6-year-old kid and you tell him no and he's still poking you, are you still going to accept that even after you said no about 9 times? No! You're going to slap the shit out of him or something. I don't know, something, whatever. I don't condone child abuse, but you get my point. And in terms of the future, when people are talking about like, oh, my future, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, I've been, this is I've been doing this nonstop, Life's easy. You live, you breathe, you die. Make the most out of it. And most importantly, save. Save money. Have a plan B. Okay? Again, even with this video alone, I know I'm going to get a lot of shit, but guess what? I'm going to take it. Because I don't care what people fucking think. I'm me. And no one here in this universe is ever going to change me. That's the most important idea. That's the most important thing to a human being ever. There's no more stuff. There's almost individuality has now become a lost art. And people don't appreciate that. And when individuality comes out, people get angry because they start telling the truth. And when they start telling the truth, people get pissed. And that's what they don't like, the truth. They don't like individuality. They want sheeps over lions. And all people of this earth, all people living, breathing in this world, in the world that I live in, should all be lions instead of sheep. But we can't say that. There are very few and very proud ones who stand out. But they're not a whole lot. Okay? Again, with the bickering and moaning and bitching, stop commenting, stop fucking being internet heroes, stop being fucking master's degree in internets and all this other shit, okay? It's just like, years ago, 10, 15 years ago, did you think all companies, gaming companies, all this other shit, do you really think gaming companies wanted you to advertise for them for free? No. They already made their millions off of you, and guess what? They're gonna fucking take a giant brick to your face and laugh at you because it's like, haha, I got your money, I got your money. That's what's gonna happen. It did that, and it was successful. Oh, let's take the big example. The whole cry about Mass Effect 3, or whatever. They continued to cry about it, but guess what? They were selling. They were selling with or without people putting content up their shit, because they knew as a franchise, or excuse me, as a whole trilogy, they wanted money in the end of it. BioWare fucked themselves, sure, absolutely, but guess what? At the end of it, they're the ones laughing with money. They have our money, your money, in their pocket. Why? Because you supported them. Yet you bitched about it. Yet you cried about it. And then you wonder why Why is this company still here? Why is this? Why is all this content? Wah. Get over it. Seriously. If you're really that intuitive, if you're really that enforced for yourself to believe yourself, you want to change something, stop commenting on YouTube. Stop putting videos on YouTube. Fuck, want to talk about content? Want to flag my content? Someone was like, too bad your 97 subscribers. They have competing future. They wouldn't be so sad if all of your content on your videos, but you actually do make videos. Yeah, if they flag all your content, wouldn't you be so sad? You know what? Fuck it. How about this? Fucking flag this. You ready for this shit? Look, you ready for this shit right here? Boom. Song right off of my phone. You get my point, okay? Flag my shit down, I don't care. Do you think I care? I'm not making money off of Twitch or YouTube or any of that shit. If I do, awesome, kudos. But guess what? I bring it back to you guys. I send it to you guys. For those who are dedicated on my channel, twitch.tv/The Voice, I've given away over $1,000 in RP, non-partner. Didn't have to do it. You know why? Because I'm that kind of a guy. Because that's who I am. And no matter what anybody tells me, what anybody says, I'll still continue to do it. I want this month to try to give away $100 more in RP when I do stream. Check that out if you can. And also click the follow button on this channel, that channel, whatever fucking channel. I have a Twitter. It's all out on the bottom. Do that for me. Do that favor for me, okay? This is my opinion. This is my thought. This is my feeling towards everything related to what's been happening with YouTube and the flagging and all the content that's been taken down and all this shit. I've already pointed it out. I don't care. I'm not making money off of any of this shit. I'm not. All right? Do I feel bad for those that are trying to be original and trying to make money and really trying to make an internet living? That's what they call it. Hey, go for it. Go ahead. I understand it's making it harder or whatever, but guess what? Look at the positive side towards all of this. Look at the positive side towards all this. Try to think up with even more original content. That is yours. You will be that much more popular. I promise you. Anyways, I'm heading home, guys. By the time this video is up, I might be streaming for you or whatever. I got a lot of stuff to do on the 13th of Friday. Anyways, my opinions do not reflect anybody or anyone that I know or think of whatever. I am my own person, and I am the voice of the voiceless. I am the voice. Twitch.tv/The Voice. You're more than welcome to go check that out, because what you see here is what you're going to see there, and anywhere else if you met me in real life. That's who I am. Big Daddy V signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and if I don't make another vlog, wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Till then, sayonara, brother.